She's ignoring you, huh? Leaving your messages on read, acting like you're not worth her time. Well, here's the hard truth. Chasing her, trying to explain yourself, or begging for attention isn't just ineffective. It's pathetic. Stop playing by her rules. Instead, flip the script so hard it leaves her spinning. What I'm about to share isn't just a strategy, it's a declaration of your dominance. This isn't for the faint of heart. It's a masterclass in making her regret ignoring you so deeply that her friends will be shaking their heads at her stupidity. If you're ready to go all in, let's get started. 1. Stop trying to be her comfort zone. The first thing you need to understand is this: as long as you're available, she won't value you. People don't treasure what they can access whenever they want. By constantly trying to stay in her orbit, liking her posts, or replying instantly, you're giving her an emotional safety net. But here's the twist. She's not your safety net. She's treating you like an option. The moment you cut off her access to your time and attention, you become something she has to chase. Psychologist Dr. Robert Cialdini explains this as the scarcity principle. When something becomes less available, its perceived value skyrockets. So, stop being predictable. Take back your time. If she thinks you're just going to be there waiting, pull the rug out from under her. 2. The power of going nuclear. Vanish and rebuild. This isn't about playing hard to get, it's about being impossible to get. Vanish completely. Block her on everything, but don't just ghost her. Leave a statement that echoes in her mind. Something bold like, "I'm done waiting for someone who doesn't see my worth. Goodbye." Then vanish into the shadows like a ghost. But here's where the genius comes in. While you're gone, rebuild yourself into someone unrecognizable. Start a passion project, get in the best shape of your life, learn a skill, and most importantly, document it. Don't overshare. Just post small, powerful updates that make her wonder, what the hell is he up to? Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. The human brain fixates on unfinished stories. You're creating a narrative she desperately wants to complete. 3. The savage glow up. You've heard of revenge bodies, but let's take it further. This is a glow up that transforms every part of you, physically, mentally, and socially. Hit the gym, not just for abs, but for the discipline it builds. Discipline is magnetic because it signals self-respect and control. Start networking, attending events, or even starting a side hustle. Here's a pro move. Sign up for a competition, whether it's fitness, sports, or even a chess tournament. Winning something, or even training for it, projects success and ambition. When she hears about you achieving things she never associated with you, the regret will hit like a ton of bricks. Remember what Tony Robbins said, progress equals happiness. 4. Reclaim her circle of influence. This is where things get insane. Start subtly infiltrating her social circle, not to win her back directly, but to build a reputation so untouchable that she can't ignore it. Become friends with her friends, but on your terms. Be charismatic, confident, and undeniable. A real-world example? A guy once became so popular in his ex's friend group that they started inviting him to events instead of her. Imagine how much that messed with her head. This isn't about revenge, it's about positioning. You're not stealing her friends, you're becoming the person they want to be around. 5. Make her feel the loss. Regret is born from loss, and your job is to make her feel what she walked away from. This isn't about revenge, it's about living in a way that highlights your value. Showcase your best traits and let others see the version of you she took for granted. Loss becomes real when she notices other people appreciating you. Maybe it's new relationships or friendships that radiate positivity. These moments show her that you're irreplaceable, and when she realizes others see what she ignored, it'll sting. You don't need to rub it in. Let your actions and growth do the talking. The more you thrive without her, the sharper the contrast becomes. That's how you make her regret the decision to walk away. 6. Become a legend in her mind. Take the idea of reinvention to its peak. It's not enough to just improve yourself. You need to do something so bold, so unforgettable, that it cements your place in her mind. Start with actions that break the mold. If you were cautious, embrace unpredictability. Always stayed local? Plan an exotic trip. Routine-driven? Dive headfirst into an adrenaline-pumping activity like skydiving or bungee jumping. Boldness creates intrigue and admiration. Want to really solidify your new image? Put yourself in the spotlight. Get featured in a local magazine, win a competition, or share your story on a podcast. These accomplishments don't just signal growth, they signal dominance. The thought of your name or face appearing in unexpected places will be impossible for her to ignore. People remember those who make waves, not those who stay quiet. When you step into a bigger, more daring version of yourself, she won't just think about you, she'll start to realize the enormity of what she lost. 7. Reverse the narrative. The typical response to being ignored is to chase. But you're not playing by typical rules. Instead, flip the script entirely. Craft an aura of intrigue by hinting that others are pursuing you. Subtlety is key. A mysterious second glass in a photo, a caption like, "Dinner with someone inspiring," or even a shadow in the background of your stories, will do the trick. This isn't manipulation, it's leveraging psychology. Social proof is a phenomenon where people value what they think others want. By creating the impression that others find you desirable, you spark curiosity and even competition. She'll start wondering, who's filling the space I left? The genius of this approach is its subtlety. You're not lying and you're not desperate. You're showing her without words that you're in demand. That shift in perception alone can tip the scales in your favor. 8. Create an unforgettable moment. Create a moment so big, so impactful, that it becomes the center of everyone's attention. This could be a party, a networking event, or even a public achievement like launching a project or business. The key is to make it exclusive and ensure she hears about it from others. Psychologists like Dr. Guy Winch explain that exclusion triggers deep emotional reactions. When she finds out she wasn't part of your epic moment, it won't just sting, it will leave a lasting impression. She'll wonder why she wasn't included and what she missed. This isn't about pettiness. It's about building a life so full and impressive that her absence is glaring. You're not excluding her to hurt her. You're simply showing her what she chose to miss out on. 9. Keep her guessing. This point takes everything to a new level. Instead of being predictable and easily accessible, you need to become a moving target, constantly evolving, never settling into one routine. Stop letting her know where you are, what you're doing, or who you're with. A bit of mystery, being impossible to predict, will create an intense psychological pull. This unpredictability is key because humans are naturally drawn to what they can't have, or what they don't fully understand. By being unpredictable, you're tapping into a fundamental psychological principle known as reactance. Brehm, 1966. When someone feels their freedom is being threatened, they'll often work even harder to regain what they've lost. In this case, when she can no longer easily access you, she'll begin to feel the need to chase you down, even if subconsciously. By never letting her get comfortable with the thought of knowing your every move, you force her to take action in ways she didn't expect. 10. The brutal reality check. This is where the rubber meets the road. The harsh truth is that not every story ends with regret. Sometimes the most insane move isn't about winning her back. It's about realizing you don't need her validation. It's about becoming someone so unshakable that her opinion no longer defines you. Here's where James Clear's insight from Atomic Habits becomes crucial. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Your system should be focused entirely on growth, mentally, physically, and emotionally. This isn't about revenge, it's about transformation. By the time you're done leveling up, her regret or lack thereof won't matter. You'll be too busy thriving to care. That's the kind of freedom that truly makes you unstoppable. Let's end with a brutally honest truth. Making her regret ignoring you is satisfying, but it's not the ultimate goal. The real victory is becoming someone so high value that her regret doesn't even matter anymore. This is tough, but it's necessary. You don't need her validation, you need your own. Remember, you are the prize, and the moment you stop chasing and start building, the world will notice, even if she doesn't. And if she does, well, let's just say she won't forget you anytime soon. Now take this knowledge, use it, and become unforgettable. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, because truth like this is rare. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.